first of all, mad fun. Yeah, just really fun and creative. And I love the first thing that they said in the book, which was, or the book, the paper manual thing here, which was that that yeah, this can be very deep or it can be just have some fun. So as you guys heard, this very first thing that we had playing sounded basic, but when you play any basic sequence, you're able to do some really fun things with it. Yo, what's up, guys? Khordmaster here. All right, so we only got a little sliver of my face over here that we can see because we have a lot more going on over here. I just said over here like 4 times to start the video. That's terrible. Okay, anyway, we are looking at the Polyend play. That's what this colorful, amazing looking piece of equipment is here. And then we are connecting this Polyend play to the Teenage Engineering TX6. And we're going into input 1 there. And we have our USB stick recording this whole thing right over here. And we have this Tula mic that we are also using, which I also love. This is just a really fun, interesting rig that I have going on. I'm very excited to share this with you guys. Now, what I wanted to do today is I had a couple different thoughts, right, with the Polyend play. I received it a while ago, and I'm finally getting some time to really give it a spin and kind of learn it. And this first video of potentially many videos, if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos on this. But this first video, what I want it to be is I'm going to be going over, kind of for the first time, this sort of get started guide, right, that came with the Polyend play. I'm going to be reading it aloud, and hopefully you guys enjoy hearing my voice. And as I read a section, I'm going to kind of in real time explore and figure out how to use this. And I think this will be a good video for me not to really edit at all, unless if something crazy happens and I need to edit it. But I want you guys to kind of see what the process looks like from a music producer's perspective on the Polyend play, sort of using it for the first time. Also, like, this microphone is really sensitive and I really love it. Anyway, let's get to it. It says the play is a pattern and performance-based audio and MIDI groove box capable of great complexity while remaining easy to operate. Play offers an inspiring workflow for both seasoned and novice musicians. And the very first thing it says to do is pick and place. It says use a sample knob to browse through samples in your project's sample pool. Now, the first thing is you need to, and I didn't know this, I had to actually speak to Polyend about this because I didn't understand it really. But you need to go very first thing, make sure you're updated first and foremost. But if you go to samples and you go to load sample pack. So these are all of the sample packs, right, that you have on here. And I think I loaded Trap Pack maybe. And at the bottom it shows you your memory. So the way this works, it's not like streaming the sounds from the SD card in the back here and then playing from there. It's actually, the content is on the SD card, like the sample packs. And then there's some limited storage on the actual device itself. And that storage is where your sample packs get stored to. And this is the amount of memory that you have. All right, so now that that's out of the way, we can now do this first thing. So it says use a sample knob. So here's a sample knob. We're going to tap that, and you can navigate from this top row to the bottom row by double tapping to go to folders. Hang on, what happened here? hang on. We said we're not editing anything, but where are my sounds at? One sec. Folder. That's weird. I'm kind of confused at this point because it says not available. I don't know why it's not available. All right, so like I said, we're going to keep everything in here. I just, I thought I was using a sample, but that's very weird. Okay, anyway, let's go to back and let's go view sample pool. So we have, no, okay, it's not showing the samples that we have here. Okay, here's some samples, and what about kicks? All right, I'm gonna go back and I'm going to load another sample pack, maybe? Acoustic piano pack, that's pretty cool. Chill hop pack, let's do this one. So we're gonna load this chill hop pack and let this kind of go in. Like I said, I'm kind of curious as to why the samples are not there. Maybe someone who's watching this could let me know in the comments below. So as you can see what's happening here, it's loading. Let's let this kind of keep going. But I'm gonna actually finish reading this pick and place section while this is loading, just to fill some time. Okay, so pick and place. It says use the sample knob to browse through samples in your project's sample pool. Double tap the not enough sample memory. Okay, hang on. So now this is all, we're off to a really interesting start here, guys, because I don't know what the heck is going on at all. I'm somewhat confused. Maybe we'll turn this off and back on. I'm gonna turn it off and back on. So those samples should be there, but they weren't just now, oddly enough. So let's explore why, and yeah, let's figure this out. So we're powering this back up. If I hit play, so that works. And here are the samples here, but they weren't there for project 5 for some reason, but they are now. Maybe it just needs to be reset. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's finish reading. Double tap the sample knob to let you go from the specific sample to the section with the different sounds, right? Or the different types of sounds, I should say. Or use a dedicated screen button. So you can double tap or you can press those two to toggle between samples and sample folders. Now pick a sample you like. When ready, press one of the grid pads to place. All right, so let's go ahead and do just that. So let's go down to instrument. Let's go to kicks. Okay, we're gonna come back up here. So right off the bat, we only have this one kick here, and that's something is going on with the sample files. I'm not exactly sure what that is. But for now, let's take this one kick and let's add it right there as a first step. Let's just add it here, here, and here as well. So we added those 4. It says select and adjust. Well, actually, let me hit play so you can kind of see what, right? So that we have kind of going there. Then it says select a step by pressing and holding the grid pad and use the knobs to modify its parameters. You can select one or more steps by pressing and holding the grid pad. So you can press and hold like that. A group of multiple steps by pressing the pads while holding the shift button. So you can hold shift and tap like that and then make some changes and let go. A whole track by pressing the select pad on the right side of the grid. So you can also select everything together. So that's how you can select different pads. I kind of want to not read any more of this and just kind of experiment now. So we're going to do a little detour. Too much reading, not enough fun. So let's go in here and let's find some other sound. Okay. So one of the cool things here is going into this perform mode and being like selecting these and then messing around with these colors to make something basic that you just heard sound more interesting and like perform it. So let me explore these a little bit and kind of see what we got going on here. So some of these are, what do you call, toggle, and some are you press and hold. pause for a second. First of all, mad fun. Yeah, just really, 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 really fun and creative. And I love the first thing that they said in the book, which was, or the paper manual thing here, which was that that yeah, this can be very deep, or it can be just have some fun. So as you guys heard, this very first thing that we had playing sounded basic, but when you play any basic sequence, you're able to do some really fun things with it. And so I don't want this video to be too long. I want to just kind of learn more about this and play with it some more. No pun intended, but also pun intended a little bit, I guess. But yeah, just want to say thank you guys for watching, and just a shout out to Polyend. I didn't mention them at the beginning of the video, but they sent this over to me. I asked for it, but they sent it over, and they were excited to partner with me and be able to share this with my audience. And I think when it comes to the videos on this channel, the main thing, as I've mentioned in the past, that I really want to get across is authenticity. You know, actually everything that you see here, I didn't buy any of this stuff, right? You know, Polyend sent me this, Tula sent me this, Teenage Engineering sent me this. And so my job and my goal for the channel is to do something special and important with the opportunity that's presented to myself, which is, you know, be myself in these videos, have fun when I can. I was not having as much fun reading the manual when things get a little bit frustrating. It felt like work. So I was like, let me just put that to the side and just play with it. Again, no pun intended, but also a little bit, and just kind of have some fun. So I will make more videos like this. If you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments below. I think these are important types of videos to make, and they're important to me because I don't like video editing that much. And so I want to do more live streams, but I also want to do some more videos like this that are not live stream, but kind of like a live stream, because it's not going to take that much editing. Although I will take out some of the part, or I did take out, depending on, I guess, timing, some of the parts in this that I think were just not necessary. But the jam session part, I want you guys to be inspired by that. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'm going to mention my Patreon. I'm going to mention that every so often, that I have a Patreon where I teach live chord progressions and how to use chord progressions in your music. And we do that every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'd love for you guys to check that out. I'll leave a link for that below. And what else do I want to talk about? Anything else? I think that's kind of the only thing I need to plug right now. Oh, my album, Kayla Joy album, is coming out April 5th, 2023. And so soon, today, actually, later on today, I'm going to set it up properly so that when I talk about it, people can pre-order it, right? Rather than having to remember that that's the release date. If you're interested, of course, in pre-ordering, but I definitely would appreciate that if you at least check it out. Worked very hard on it, and I'm very excited with how it's sounding so far. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.